Hey guys, so today we're going to do something a little different than I usually do. We're actually going to do a Dollar Tree haul. I was told that they have a bunch of frozen food and pantry items now, so we're going to go in and check it out and see if we can come up with a meal less than $10 that'll feed a family of 4. So we'll see what we can come up with, and I'll take you along on my journey. Get ready, here we go! Welcome to this episode of Kim in the Kitchen. Today we're doing things a little different. I went on a little field trip to my local Dollar Tree and did a haul. So we're going to make breakfast this morning from all the items that I bought at Dollar Tree. My total was $9.63. This will actually feed a family of 6, and it's about $1.60 a person if you feed a family of 6. For a family of 4, it's like $2.40 a person, so still not bad. So it is feasible to buy food at Dollar Tree. They do have frozen food and pantry food and things like that. The problem is going to be when you go to Dollar Tree, sometimes they have this, sometimes they have that, so things are always different. So you just have to kind of look to see what they have and then put a meal together. So I decided breakfast would be a good meal. So today I'm making a breakfast pizza for my family for, like I say, $9.63 from food from Dollar Tree. So I'm going to show you guys what we've got and what we're going to get started with. Alright, so what we've got that I got yesterday was 2 packages of breakfast sausage, pork breakfast sausage. These are 7 ounces a piece, and like I say, it was $1, so I went ahead and bought 2, so it would almost equal the pound. Then I got a thing of cream cheese, a small package of pepper jack, a package of cheddar shreds, some Parmesan grated. I got 2 of their Pizza Crusts, and I got a dozen eggs for $1. So I feel like that's a really good deal. It was $9, so I mean, you can't beat a meal for $9. Now, so what we're gonna do is cook it and see how it tastes, being that it's from Dollar Tree. I've never had their sausage or their cheese or anything like that, so we're gonna try it and just see what we think. I'm sure it's not the best quality, but if you don't have a ton of money, or if you're on a budget right now, or you know, COVID hit everybody in different ways, so maybe you just need a cheap meal for a night. Run in there. I mean, just take a look. There's different stuff. There's name brand stuff. There's off name brand stuff. I mean, just take a chance on it. So let's get started. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is heat our pan, and we're going to brown this sausage really quick so we can get our breakfast pizza going. Like I said, this is a fast meal, especially when you've got kids going in different directions, and on a quick, like a morning where you're trying to get stuff together pretty quick. This is pretty quick. You could also do the meat the night before and have it ready, or you could use bacon and just use some pieces of bacon on there. So I have my pan preheating. I've got my sausage in there. We're going to brown this sausage and get it ready to make our breakfast pizza. almost good and ready. It actually smells really good for Dollar Tree sausage, I say. Pretty good. I see no different. Alright, so we got our sausage cooked. We're going to move it over here and drain all this yucky grease off of it. Back in. Much better. Alright, so we're going to move it over here to our countertop and get our pizza going. So I do different variations of breakfast pizza for my family. I've used crescent rolls. I've used the Pillsbury pizza crust. I've even used biscuits and smashed them down and done it. You can use any kind of crust you want. I've even used the Weight Watchers 2-ingredient crust. It all works the same. But today we're just going to use this crust that is pre-made from Dollar Tree and see what we think about that. Just because it's easy and we're just going to throw this together. Like I said, it's super quick. I have my oven preheated for 400. I browned my sausage. Now we're going to get the rest of our ingredients together. Okay, so first thing, I got my pizza pans. I'm going to go ahead and open these pre-made crusts and put them on the pan. Tear it open. And these are just like regular pizza crusts. So they did have pizza sauce and they had different kinds of cheese and stuff, so you could make a pizza. They had black olives and things like that, so you could do whatever. I just decided this would be a good meal because we all had different directions today, and I figured this would be a quick breakfast we could do on the cheap. Also, we do breakfast pizza sometimes for supper, so you can sure do that. So our crusts are ready. I'm trying to use only ingredients that I got from Dollar Tree, so the only thing I'm going to use other than what I got here is a little bit of salt and pepper, just because you're going to need that. So I'm going to open up my cream cheese. I actually kind of like the cream cheese spread because it's easier to spread on there. And I was pretty impressed with everything that they had. I mean, they had milk, they had cream cheese, they had sour cream, they had different stuff, so it was pretty good. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is just spread a little layer of cream cheese on our pizza crust. Cream cheese is kind of like butter. It makes everything better. Who doesn't like cream cheese? You can always go to Dollar Tree and get stuff like this and then use your produce and stuff you have from your garden, or if you get produce from Walmart or Kroger, and also use that on your pizzas. I'm just showing you guys what you can do with what I got from Dollar Tree. Okay, so our cream cheese is on the first one. I'm going to add a little bit of the cheddar shreds. Now, I don't think this is 100% shredded cheese. We're going to see how it goes. It does say that it contains milk, so we'll just see how it goes. I'm going to put a little bit of that on there. Okay. And then I'm going to chop up a little bit of this pepper jack. This is cheese. This says it is 100% cheese, so I just figured this would be good because it had pepper in it. I figured it'd be good with the sausage. And my people like stuff a little spicy, so we'll do it this way. So we're just going to slice up a couple pieces of this to put on the sausage. I'm just going to cut a little piece off. And we'll just slice it up. It's not very thick, but I feel like it can go a long way, especially on a pizza. You can slice it up and put, you know, a good bit on there. Especially with the pepper jack, it's going to spice it up, so you're not going to need a ton anyway. And it's going to melt down and be yummy. And cheese is one of those things that we love, so we'll eat just about any kind of cheese. I know I will for sure. Okay, so that looks good. Okay, so our next thing, I'm going to open up this Parmesan and go on and get it ready, because once I get all of the toppings on, I'm going to sprinkle this bad boy with some Parmesan. Okay, so the next step is the eggs. I was a little impressed. I feel like eggs are sometimes a high thing, and if they have them for $1, why not? So I'm going to try them. So what you're going to do is you're just going to break the egg and let it kind of go where it wants to go. That's the good part about this. I'm gonna do probably 3 eggs on here. Yeah, I'm gonna do about 3 eggs on there. And then we're gonna sprinkle the top of this pizza with a little bit of our breakfast sausage. And I did drain that sausage just because you don't want all of that grease on your pizza. You're already going to have a bunch of cheese and melted goo, so you don't want all that. Okay. So we got our meat, our eggs, some of our cheese. I'm going to sprinkle with some Parmesan. And then we're going to put a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper. So just salt and pepper. And I mean, you don't have to do this. I just like to add a little bit just to give it a little bit of flavor. So we have that one ready to go in the oven. We'll go ahead and get the other one ready to go in the oven. So we'll get this other pizza going and we'll get it ready and we'll get them both popped in the oven. All right, I'm gonna spread some more cream cheese. Cut up some more of our pepper jack. And bust our eggs on there. Sprinkle it with some of our sausage. Hit it with some of that Parmesan. And a little salt. And a little pepper. Your eggs need a little bit of salt and pepper, so that's the main reason I put the salt and pepper on there, just to give them a little bit of taste. All right, we got both of these ready to go in the oven. We're gonna stick them in a 400-degree oven for about 10-15 minutes. We're just gonna watch those eggs. Once they get cooked thoroughly, then it'll be ready to slice up and try for breakfast. So let's get these in the oven. Set our timer for 15 minutes. All right, I have my pizzas in the oven, got my timer set for 15 minutes. I'm gonna clean up my mess. We'll watch those pizzas. We'll come back and take a test when they are ready. Hey guys, while our pizza is going, I thought I would go ahead and show y'all how I do my iced coffee for morning. It is not part of my Dollar Tree haul at all, but I just thought this would be something fun for y'all to watch. I actually use espresso powder and do it in my Keurig. I'm just gonna measure out some of my espresso powder in my little Keurig pods, and then we'll get it in the Keurig. So I'll just put, I do have an espresso machine, but it takes a little bit longer, so if you're making just a cold brew, I just do it in my Keurig. All right, and I just do the 8 ounce in there. All right, so we got our coffee brewed, or espresso. I brew the espresso in my Keurig. You can do regular coffee, it's just up to you. I just like that extra punch. So I'm gonna fill our glasses up with ice. All right, I got our cups filled up with ice. Our espresso, I'm just gonna pour it over in the ice. I say about halfway is what I do on these cups. Then for the rest of the way, I do the Premier Protein. This is the Cafe Latte. So I shake it up. And pour about half, I would say, in. Then I add a little bit of the vanilla almond milk. Not a ton. I just like to break up that Premier Protein a little bit because, like I say, I only use about, not even quite half in both of them. It's just enough to give it some flavor. Then I mix that up. And this is Fat Free Reddi-Whip. It's like only 5 calories. And I just put just a little bit in both. And a shot of Italian sweet cream. And this is the sugar-free. All right. Then I put my straw in there, stir it up a bit. Perfect. So that is our coffee drinks for the morning. Still waiting on that pizza to get ready, and when it gets good and ready, we'll pull that bad boy out and give her a taste. All right, guys, pulled that pizza out. Looks nice and yummy. It took about 10 minutes in the 400-degree oven. And that's what our pizza looks like. All right, we're gonna give her a taste test. Let's see what she's like. It's not bad. Not bad for a Dollar Tree special. So, you can make a decent meal from Dollar Tree. Sausage is good. The eggs are good. I had someone say that the eggs at Dollar Tree really aren't that good. I feel like they taste exactly the same, but so it tastes good to me. I like it. I'm definitely gonna serve it up and see what everybody else thinks. I will say I had 6 eggs left. I had a little bit of sausage left and a bunch of cheese. So there's also other things you can do. I mean, you can make an omelet or whatever. So you can make 2 full meals out of this. So if you're on a budget, you're tight one week and you don't know if you're going to make it to the next week on your grocery budget, shoot in Dollar Tree real quick and just see what they have, because it's really not that bad, guys. There was a huge selection of stuff, and I mean, it tastes about the same. Thanks, you guys, for joining me on this episode. Remember to hit that subscribe button, and share this video with your friends. If you have any ideas of something you would like to see me cook, comment below. I'll put this recipe, my Instagram is below. And I look forward to seeing you guys on the next one. Wednesdays are our savory days, and Sundays are sweets. So we'll come up with something sweet for the next one. And I hope to see you guys then. Thanks, you guys, for joining. Bye.